We are at the Rollright Stones, which is just inside Oxfordshire. I don't know how good the sound is because I actually forgot to bring my wire that connects my
microphone.
Yes, microphone. So if it's bad, I do apologise. We'll try and sort something out after. I will. So here's just a little map of where we are. The King's Stone is over the road. We'll have a look at that after. King's Circle of Men is just to our left, if I get this right, and the one we're going to walk to now is called the Whispering Knights, and that is way over there in the distance. So we're going to walk round for you. The path's not too difficult, as you can see. Obviously it's going to be muddy if you come on a not sunny day, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah, you do get a lot of tourists, and also there is a warning: when you leave your car, don't leave any valuables on display, because there has been break-ins. I think one of the worst ones from the scumbags who did it, they just broke in and stole a child's toy, a little teddy bear, and apparently it was one that the little girl or little boy had from birth. I thought, why would you do something like that? Yeah. But so if you do come, be careful, don't leave anything in there. Like, especially don't leave your wallet or anything.
Yes, I don't know why people do that.
I don't know, they put the wallet on the dashboard and leave it, and then wonder, your GPS. Yeah. Put everything away and hide it, make sure the car's locked up. Unfortunately, that's the sad world we live in now, isn't it? Where you have to do these things, because you can't trust nobody.
So, shall we start with a bit of folklore about these stones, okay? That's meant to be the witch up there. We'll explain who the witch is in a bit.
And I'm just going to get a picture of the witch.
Oh, you must be the wizard then.
You meant yourself then, sorry.
Yes, right, okay. So, according to legend, these stones represent a king and his army who were transformed into stone. The army was marching over the hill when a witch from the area challenged the king, proclaiming, "Take 7 long strides, and if you can see Long Compton, you shall be the King of England." Interesting. The witch however, on his 3rd stride, a mound rose before him, obstructing, that's the word, his view of Long Compton. Now, as a result, both the king and his troops were turned into stone. Now, it's said the witch turned into an elder tree, which is said to still stand and exist in the nearby hedge. That's what the legend says. And it is believed that if the tree is cut down, the spell will be lifted and the army will be re-erected. So I don't know if anybody's ever tried cutting the elm tree down, but it's a folklore, it's a legend. You can't argue with that. Okay, so another story says, and which is recorded by Sir Arthur Evans in 1895, recounts the same story of the stones, but we've added things about the Whispering Knights are known to descend down the hill at midnight to drink from the stream at the Rollright Spring. So the Whispering Knights are over there, which we're going around to, so we'll show you them in a minute. So they're meant to get up at midnight, go down to the local stream and have a bit of a drink of water. So that's one of them. It's an interesting story. We'll tell you it's a story. We'll tell you some more folklore, but we'll have to go back at the other end. But we just want to show you this end first. So that's one story of the Rolling Stones, one of many. It's just go. What?
You said the Rolling Stones.
Do they?
I think so.
Oh wow.
Well, it sounded like it. Maybe it's my hearing because it's noisy.
Yeah.
Maybe you did say the Rollright, but honestly it sounded like you said the Rolling Stones.
Well, maybe I did say the Rolling Stones. I wouldn't put it past me. Oh, it could be. He's as old as he's as old. Well, he's not as old as these, but he's as old as Al. Can't insult him, can we? No. Well,
how dare you insult the Rolling Stones?
I will. As I said, we will go back up in a bit to the other end and explain more about the stone circle. Now, somewhere in my pocket, Pete, could you get my notebook out my back pocket? Is that one? I am organised, it's just all in my pockets today because Pete said only bring in essentials with me, so I've packed all my pockets up. Right, okay, so now this is not myth, this is fact now. I got the Rolling Stones now on my brain. The Rollright stones are said to be from 2500 BC, and if anybody wonders what the BC is, it's meant to be before Christ, and a lot of people don't use that anymore, but I'm old-fashioned and I still use the BC and DC, so, and I'm sure it's politically incorrect.
Before Christmas.
It could be before that now, couldn't it? Now, the Whispering Knights, which is just round here, is in fact a burial chamber. What are we looking at?
I'm looking at something.
Oh, we're looking at the hedge. Okay, so what was I saying? No, so when we get around there, you'll see it's a burial chamber. And in 18 something, I can't remember my dates because I'm useless with dates. 18 something, they came protected. And that's all the stones. The ones across the road, which is the king. This Knight Circle, which is back there. And this one around here, which is a burial chamber. Now, for some reason, the King's Stone, if I remember correctly, and the Whispering Knights have got iron railings around them to protect them, but the stone circles haven't. So
that's unusual. It's no wonder they don't, because of vandals.
Yeah, but they haven't I think it's because people like walking around them. But we'll explain about the stone circles, as I said, when we go back round. Yeah, it is a lovely walk. Come on a nice day. And, you know, just have a little stroll round. It doesn't take long, but it depends how fast you walk, really, doesn't it? 5-10 minutes. This is really the first time that's been...
Beautiful scenery.
Yes, of course.
As you can see, obviously.
Yeah, and it's the first time that Pete's really been out without any support, isn't it? Because you haven't got your... He isn't using crutches, or he isn't using...
Time in my walking boots, really.
Yeah, for a while now.
Doing any walk.
So, it's a bit of a...
months, probably.
Since the end of January. Yeah, so this is a bit of a tester for him. And as I said, we do apologise for the sound quality of this.
But somebody forgot the cable.
Well, as I said, it's not technically my fault when somebody told me...
Well, technically it is, because last time I said to you, you forgot to charge your microphone up and it stopped working.
Yeah, well
And this time you got the microphones all charged up and no cable.
Well, I can't remember everything.
So you can't blame other people like you like to do, it's your fault.
Well, I'm not blaming anybody in particular. I just said that you said only bring essentials, and of course I was only thinking essentials.
That goes onto the mic an essential piece of equipment. Did you say that's essential?
It could be an essential bit of equipment. It depends who you talk to. Anyway, so this video will go up on my YouTube channel, and I'm sure Pete will be using it on his YouTube channel at some point.
My own.
Oh, Pete's got his own, so he's not bothering with mine.
Mine won't have any speech in it. It'll just be...
Oh, he's going to cut himself off. Sounds painful, doesn't it? But this is different from my usual videos because we're usually in churches. But today we are just walking around some stones. And we have a board over here, so we're going to have a look at the board after. But there's a gentleman over here at the moment. Have a pick or something in here. So, okay, so.
I'm going to use this for now.
So here we go. This is called the Whispering Knights. Now, again, folklore. Some say they're the knights that are praying. Some say they are the knights whispering evil deeds against their king and plotting against him. As you can see, there's 1, 2, that could be 3, 4. I count 4. Nope, there's 3 there. 4, I'd say 5, but it's actually in fact a burial chamber. And if we have a look, some people looks like tourists, maybe making a wish. I've been showing, I should say not showing, throwing is the correct word, into the stones. If I come back around here, there's a lovely cone shape in here. I'll have to get a photo of it. I don't know if you can see it. It's got the shape of a rose. I'll get that in there. still photo. Give me a minute, I'll just turn this off for 1 minute and I'll get some still photos. You'll be able to see the detailing better, I do believe, if I do that. We're over there in a minute. Okay, so I've got some photos, good photos hopefully. There's some, look at this, lovely little daisy on its own. I'm sure you can see that, look at that. 2 little daisies on its own, I should say, not one. Alright, okay, what was I going to show you? Oh yes, beautiful view from here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful view. The walk carries on, goes on down here and goes right down to the bottom round. There's a little wooded area over here. Pete wants to go and have a look. I'm going to go follow him because I don't want him to fall over. Not when his foot's nicely healing. You see, it's a lovely area around here. I'll just follow Pete over here. Oh, there's some more daisies. Different types. Look at that. There you go. I should come all warning. Easily distracted by butterflies and flowers. Okay, so it just says the Rollright stones consist of 3 monuments: the Whispering Knights Burial Chamber, which is the one we were just talking about, King's Stone Circle and King's Stone Standing Stone, spanning from 3,800 to 1,500 BC. Different to what I was told, but hey, never mind. This common tomb was one of the earliest monuments in Britain, dating from around 3,800 BC. Its main facade faces downhill. The legendary knights are said to be conspiring against the king. That's what I just told you. I got that bit right, so that's all right. It's a charge. This bit here just tells you about a charge. There's a little box at the beginning, at the start of this walk. I know, see my disclaimer in my thing. I do keep getting things wrong. I do apologise. But see the disclaimer. And there's a little thing here that tells you about the prices, as I was saying. So if you come here, it's £2 for adults, £1 for children, and if you're 7 to 16, that is, and then to 7s go free. And you've got a little...
It's like an honesty box, really.
Yeah.
There's nobody...
Yeah. Maybe at
really,
busier times there is, but there's nobody here at the moment, there isn't.
And I reckon nobody's put any money in.
No, Pete just put some money in, but... No, we won't disclose how much he's put in, will we, Pete? That's between you and the honest box.
I was honest. Well, I didn't see anybody else that's coming in.
Okay, so let me just go up here. If you want to go through a little walk through here, yes, here you go. A little, and if I remember rightly, there were some little bits of sculptures in here. But we won't go through there because of Pete's foot, will we? We don't want to go too far. No. And as I said, the walk does carry on right down there if you're so inclined to go for a longer walk. But again, as I said, we don't want to go too far because of Pete's foot problem. But it's beautiful views and it's a beautiful day. Here we go. I'm not going to film on the way back because there's no need to, because you've seen one way, the same way we're going back. So I'll just go and have a look at this signpost. There's another signpost, yes, but not the one I just read from. There's another one. Oh, got some bees. Hopefully they don't sting me. Oh no, actually they shouldn't sting me. I got this little gadget on. I know it looks like I've got 2 watches on, but one's a watch and one's apparently gives off a signal, warning animals, well, insects to stay away from me. So I haven't gone mad. I'm wearing 2 watch if anybody's noticed this. It seems to be working. Nothing's come by me yet. We'll know later if I've been bitten. So I'm going to stop this for a minute because there's a lady and her son here. And we don't want to interfere in their privacy. Okay, so this little board here tells you about the whispering knights over there. It's different theories from folklore what they are. Some say that, as I said earlier, they're praying for the king's safety, I suppose, and the others say it's them conspiring against the king. Depends which one you read at the time, I suppose, which one you choose to believe. It's entirely up to you. So this little board here, this shows you an illustration of what the stones may have looked like originally. I suppose this looked like a little Stonehenge if you look at it. Yeah, and this is when they done an archaeological dig up here, and this just tells you about the Nathaniel burial chambers and all, and Bronze Age and all the little different things about this area. So if you come up, have a look, there is a little code on there everywhere you go. And this again is about, you can find samples of this in Cornwall, Wales and Ireland and whatever. So
come over and film the code for a few seconds and if you can scan it.
Okay, see if I can. Actually, what I'll do, I'll take a photo of the QR code as well, because usually if you photograph them they work as well. The legends here as well, and it says the Whispering Knights are named from the legend that they were disloyal followers of the king who were plotting treason, treachery before a witch turned them into a stone together with the king's men and the king's stone. It is used to be said that the knights could tell the fortune of a young woman. Another tradition says that on New Year's Day, or when nearby church bells ring, the knights will go down to the stream for a drink. Again, it's different from what I read, but hopefully you picked up on what I was saying and it wasn't too mumbled for you. So that's the legends. Quite a few different legends to do with these stones. All worth a look online. It's all there for you to look at if you don't understand what I'm saying. But we will now go to the King's Circle, which is another interesting thing, and have some little things on that which I will read out to you when I'm around there. And I'm going to do a little experiment, and hopefully you'll enjoy our experiments.